I'm down for carjacking and assaulting a police officer. And yeah, I took him on a wild police chase. I was one of those guys that came out on the video.
Really?
Yes, it's my hall of shame. I am not proud of for why I'm here for, and I bow my head in shame. You guys saw the sign when you walked in, you know, LA County Fire Department. Like, that's not small potatoes, man. Like, why do you want to be a firefighter? Like, it says LA County Fire Department. I work for them. So maybe next year in 6 months when the next fires break out, because there's going to be more fires, and I'm going to man my post. That's the way I'm going to prove, you know, the way that how I feel about why I'm here.
Yeah. So what's your name?
My name is Antonio Padilla Jr. Everybody knows me by Tony. My family, they know me by Pelon. Hi, Mama. Love you, Mama, Papa.
Yeah. So where are you from?
Born in Orange County. Live out there now in Coachella. Got my wife and kids. And yeah. Oh, I lost track of what I was gonna say.
It's all good. It's
Yeah.
all
So
good.
anyway, so I'm gonna need your help a little
I
bit.
got
huh?
you, brother. I
Yeah.
got you. So how long you been down?
Oh, I've been down now since 2018. Yeah. February 2018.
Now, if you don't mind answering,
I don't mind.
What are you down for?
I'm down for carjacking and assaulting a police officer. And yeah, I took him on a wild police chase. I was one of those guys that came out on the video.
Really?
Yes, it's my hall of shame. I am not proud of for why I'm here for, and I bow my head in shame. I swear to God, I do. That's not me. That is not me. But that was just whatever. I'm serving the time. You know, that's what I'm doing. But yeah. But anyway, so that's part of the reason why we're here, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, that's the reason why I'm here. But yeah.
How much time do you have left?
3 more years. So yeah, that's what I was gonna say when I was over there thinking about what I was gonna say. Like, yeah, this is gonna be video one of many, I imagine, because I'm not gonna give up. And the job that I have here is actually pretty good, and it looks like I pretty got it much cinched in. Everybody likes what I'm doing because what I'm doing comes from right here. And when you do what comes from right here and for a little bit of this, you've got people that'll back you up, you know. And this place, that's what they've offered me is responsibilities and a little bit of privileges that come with it, and that's, to me, that's freedom, you know, in the mind, because you're not doing it for the man. You're doing it for literally for the people. Because like I said to somebody else, I forgot his name. I apologize, horrible with names. I said, you guys saw the sign when you walked in, you know, LA County Fire Department. Like, that's not small potatoes, man. Like, why do you want to be a firefighter? Like, it says LA County Fire Department. I work for them. Like, I know foremen, the firefighters that are there. I win the fire with them. Hiked 3,000 miles up, or 3,000 miles, 3,000 feet up, and then went up there, cut line, did what we did, and then walked back down, and yeah. So it's like, that's pretty cool.
Seems like that brings you a great sense of pride.
A little bit, you know, because it's actually doing something, you know, instead of sitting in a jail cell rotting, you know.
Right. Now, was being a firefighter something that you envisioned before you came to prison, or?
Yes. Yeah, I got a history. A very, very bad history, the bad decisions from a young age. You know, I started out, but it's a big story, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to focus on the negative, but yeah, I have experience, you know, but I didn't do it before because I was out of shape. I was maybe like 300 pounds. And before the limit, what they asked for, they wanted you to run a mile in 8 minutes and 300 pounds. And yeah, I wasn't going to be able to do it because I have a very horrible feet, flat feet, bunions, corn, the things go like that, you know? And so, yeah, so when this happened, you know, I reflected, being an older person, you know, like, what is it that you're gonna do now? Because it was serious, you know. Nobody got hurt, thanks be to God. Nobody got hurt, but I did put a lot of people in jeopardy, you know. And a lot of people could have. People got scared. Okay, that's great, but yeah. So
You know, a lot of people on the outside tend to think that, you know, people who are incarcerated don't take responsibility for their actions. And like the very first thing you said, even before we sat down here, was that you did what you did and you were extremely sorry about it.
So I'm gonna say it again, video number one. So now I can't talk about it because talk is cheap. So this is video number one. So maybe next year in 6 months when the next fires break out, because there's gonna be more fires, and I'm gonna man my post, and I'm gonna continue working with the LA County Fire Department, and then we're gonna keep on advancing. That's the way I'm gonna prove, you know, the way I think that how I feel about why I'm here. I mean, that's what I got, you know, because yeah, even when I talk to my kids and stuff like that, and I talk to them, talk is cheap, you know, but it's there. So
How many kids do you have?
I have 4. Right, 4.
Nice.
Yeah, Toño, my oldest, and Emiliano, Esmeralda, and Benjamin. Yeah.
Absolutely. If you could say anything to them right now, what would it be?
I love you. I love you.
Amazing, man.
That's
Amazing.
right. I
Man,
love
you
you.
got such a great accent, man. It's awesome. I wish I had a sexy accent like that.
Pues soy mexicano.
Yeah?
Sí, señor.
Oh, okay.
No, pues mi esposa es de Chihuahua. Yo soy nacido aquí, pero mis papás son de Michoacán. Mi papá es de Michoacán, mi mamá es nacida aquí. Pero sí hablo 100% español. Simón, sí se puede. Ánimo. Claro que
Yeah.
sí.
Talk that stuff, man. I don't know what you said, but
I said nothing but good stuff. Ánimo is enthusiasm. Enthusiasm. When I was going to some of these ISUD classes, because I literally sat in jail for 8 months. I couldn't sign up for no classes because of COVID, whatever happened. I signed up for ISUDT, and so one asked me, Animo, what does that mean? It's just a phrase that I say, but what does it actually mean? And I tried to look it up, whatever, and the closest thing that I got to it was enthusiasm. You don't normally hear that going down the sales, the thing, but I would say it. Mm-hmm. Why not?
Absolutely.
People here ask me, why would I say or tell people advice or good stuff like that? Why not? Oh, he's not going to carry whatever. How do you know that? How do you know that little bitty piece of sand, and it does come back.
Right.
And it comes back unexpected. And that's why I keep on going forward.
Man, I could already tell.
Off track already, but
no, it's cool, man. I could already tell you're a light in a place that tends to represent darkness or be depicted as being dark. So that's a beautiful thing. Definitely thank you for all your service, man. Just want to ask you.
It's an honor, to be able to give back. Mm-hmm. When I first got here, they said it was a working camp. Great, we're gonna go to work. And a lot of guys, they get discouraged, because it's tough work. Don't get me wrong. You got 60 pounds on your back and you're swinging a tool and you're hiking, and it's pretty intense. Mm-hmm. So then how do you keep that motivation going? Whatever it is that you can say in order to pump them up and lift them up, and it goes on. And there's good people in here, that made bad choices, or people that have ignorance and don't know. It's not that they're dumb or stupid or nothing. It's just they don't know. There's something better or another way, It's kind of funny too, because now on the Palisades thing, I didn't get to go fight the fires. I was manned here, but they had the biggest staging that they had because we had all the camps here. So I was a man of many uses, 100%. I every single day I would go tell these officers, "Hey, what's up? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?" And I have a lot of experience, because I went to a camp before, a little bit of experience of hands-on stuff, electrical stuff, plumbing stuff, whatever. But it got pretty intense because there was 1,000 people here. We weren't ready for it. The inmates weren't ready for it. You know what I'm saying? And so I would be up there like, man, relax. You guys are gonna get it done. Don't trip. Relax. You got it. Do it like this. Do it like this. But wake me at 12 o'clock in the middle of the night. Man, you're gonna turn on deep fryer? Yeah, I'm gonna turn on deep fryer. Let's go. Come on. So I'm literally doing it like that with a good attitude in order to spark that energy to get going. Like, holy crap, they can't get the deep fryer on, man. This is tough potato. They got to start serving food at 3 o'clock in the morning because they got the crews going out. So I get down there and I start talking to myself, and he goes like, "Have you ever done this before?" Like, yeah. First thing, all right, check it. It's got this, all right, it's got that, it's got oil. Okay, that's plugged there. Open up the door, look for the instructions. He goes, "I never thought about that." Yeah, if you want to turn something on, you want to learn something, you open the door, look for the instructions, right? Like, how to do it. Look, it says right there. So I just follow the instructions and start up. Oh. And then the next time he went over there, I followed the instructions on a warmer thing. Like, oh, you hooked it up and this. Yeah. How did you know how to set the temperature and put the water? How did you know? Oh, I've read the instructions. Yeah.
Absolutely. Man, have you always had this energy your whole life? Is this natural? This is natural? You just...
Because I'm older, I kind of see them like as my kids. Why not? It's somebody's kid. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's somebody's kid. It doesn't matter what color he is. Doesn't matter. None of that. All this prison politics, that crap doesn't exist here. Not with me. I'm a man. They are men. And when they go fight fire and they sweat and they're suffering, they get cramps and they get hurt, whatever it is, that's a man. They got hurt. Doesn't matter what he did in order to get here, you know what I'm saying? Who am I to judge? But just to be able to help out somebody else, That's the way I've always walked, and I've always been blessed. Very blessed.
Absolutely. We went to a prison, and we heard an interesting perspective from one of the gentlemen that we spoke to, where he said that he didn't believe that racism existed because if you were in a burning car and a hand reached out to you, you wouldn't be worried about what color that hand is. You would grab it, and then you would escape to freedom. So, I mean, that reminded me of what you said just now. And when you think about these fires recently and being life and death, and seeing so many people from so many different backgrounds come together to make sure that everybody was all right. I mean, seeing on the outside, seeing LA just come together and people donating and, you know, spending their time just trying to make sure that everybody has resources. It's just a beautiful thing, man. So, again, definitely want to thank you for your
Yeah,
service.
it's pretty awesome because every time I go home to mama, I'm like, mama's just like, man, the streets are pretty horrible and pretty rotten right now. Like, sheesh, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? The kids and the little stuff and what they talk about, you know? And yeah, so when I start seeing, because I get the privy of watching the news in the mornings, you know? So I get stuff, you know? And then, but also I got to hear all the radio calls. That was also my job. Also, I manned the office. So when the foremans leave, I answer the phone calls. So my ear is always attentive to the radio. I'm on their command. I'm on their whole channel, their dispatch. So when I heard all the stuff going on, like, man, I had to turn it down. It was like, great. I never heard nothing like that before, you know?
Gets overwhelming, I'm sure.
And then you see it on TV, it's just like, how? How do you stop? So then it's like, that was so overwhelming. And before, if I was trying to have control of everything, it's like, no, you just have to do your part, your grain of sand. So when I see everybody start pitching in together, like that's everybody's little grain of sand together, and then, you know,
How do you decompress?
decompress.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do for yourself? Like, what do you do for your own mental health and well-being? Like, how do you relax?
Uh, Matter of fact, stay working is very therapeutic for me. As a matter of fact, okay, if you look over there, there's the little thing, a hobby shop. So it was in pretty rough conditions when I got here because a lot of people have neglect and they're short timers here. I got a long time here, okay, whatever. So I took it upon myself that I started cleaning up stuff. So I asked the fire foreman over there if I can have some chemicals to clean, some rags, some scrubs and this, whatever. Yeah, no problem. Take whatever you need because that hobby shop is in honor of the captain that died in the fire in 2009. I got a brain fire. I can't remember the name of the fire. But Captain Ted Hall and fire foreman Arnie Quinones. So that hobby shop is Ted Hall's hobby shop. So I look at the mural. So anyway, so it's very therapeutic that I can get to go in there, and everything's pretty much broken and old and stuff like that. So it's therapeutic for me to like restore it. You know, so I try to bring it back because a lot of stuff is craftsman. I don't know if you're familiar with craftsman
Right.
tools. Excuse me, but
No, you good.
craftsman's tools is like for guarantee for life. So
Right.
you can bring it back to life. So that's what I do. You know, and you have to be approved and stuff like that. And look, a lot of people are short timers. They don't want to go through the hassle of it. So I pretty much got it to myself. So it's my little sanctuary. I'm
Gotcha.
blessed. I'm a very blessed man, you know. So
Beautiful.
that's part of the privies and the perks of doing what I got to do, you know. And if sometimes when things go unexpected or whatever it is, don't sit there and no, let's go, let's get it done. And that's my attitude, and it's always my attitude. That doesn't change because, like I said again, it says LA County Fire Department. It's not small potatoes, you know what I'm saying? And the first thing that they tell me when I get here goes, anything you do, if you're under the emblem of LA County Fire Department, just make sure you look good doing it, man. So make sure what you're doing is looking good.
One last question for you. What do you want your legacy to be when you're done on this earth? What do you want people to remember you as?
What do I want people to remember me as? Never really thought about that. I mean, because deep down inside, I want to say something like, what the heck does it matter if we're going to hear what the people are going to say? It matters now what they say. It matters about the people, how they take me as now. Like, if your mother is alive, take her flowers now, not when she's dead. You know, that type of stuff. I don't know if that makes any sense.
No, that definitely makes sense. But, you know,
So-
if I was going to speak at, I was
So
going to
hopefully
speak.
whatever the little things that life threw at me that I took care of, you know, like, okay, like I have this hiccup right now that whatever, for the reason that I'm here, because after you see this video, you know my name, everyone's gonna go Google, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, but now, hopefully they'll go to other things like ARC did a video as well. It hit me unexpected, you know, like all of a sudden I had cameras in my face, like, explain why you're here. Like, what the? And it was just like, so I answered truthfully though. And then again, some other people came again with cameras up there in the dorm, like in our pajamas. And that was pretty crazy too. I was like, what the heck? So, but everything that's I'm seeing, like, so You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. I got off track again, but
No, it's all good. It's
Sorry.
all good. If I guess what I'm asking is just like if, you know, we were friends, which we are now acquainted now and looking to grow a friendship. If I was to speak at your funeral, what would you want me to say about you? If one word to describe you.
And that's what I'm saying. Everybody just leaves them out, so the weather.
Sheesh.
Put them in the shed.
That's deep. That's very deep, man. One word.
It's one word, one adjective to describe you.
I don't know. Probably everyone want to say right here, loud.
All right.
Bailey, what would you say? Loud? One word to describe me. If I was to die, what would happen? What would you say?
Hey, man, appreciate you, dog. For sure.
Bailey, what would you say? One word.
I can agree with loud.
Loud?
All right, well, we're going to
There
go
it
with
is.
loud. We're going to go with loud.
I don't know. Man, I don't know. Just I want to say good, but it can't be good.
You seem passionate. You know what I mean? My assessment, you
Maybe
seem
that's
very...
the question that I'm going to answer on video number 2.
Okay. All right, well, we'll cut it right
I gotta
there.
think about it. It's deep, man.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.